from the Arban book, Studies on Slur or Legato, and this is exercise number 1. We're going to build towards playing the exercise by doing a few things. The idea here is I want you to work on matching the tone of your staccato quarter note with your long legato notes. What I hear happening often is the staccato quarter notes don't get air into them, and so we don't get sound into them. So it winds up sounding like, and that staccato quarter note is going, ugh. It doesn't have any tone in it. That's what we're going to fix. So there's a several step process to practice as you get into this. First of all, take your metronome, turn it on, set it at 100. That's where we're going to start. I want you to take your mouthpiece and we're going to play a dotted half note followed by a quarter note. We're going to loop that. We'll do it on a concert F. 1, 2, 3. Do that until you feel like that quarter note is matching with vibration and sound in it. Like such. If you want to pause the video here to practice that, you can. That's step 1. Step 2 is to do the same thing on your trumpet. Now, by the way, as you're doing this, don't breathe until you need to breathe. What I see students do sometimes is they'll breathe after every staccato note, and then we're not getting as much tone into those notes because you're cutting the note short to take a breath. So only breathe when you run out of air. 1, 2, 3. Like such. Once again, you can pause the video and you can work on that. One thing you want to be thinking about is your articulation syllable as you play this should be toe. Not T, not T, not tu, not ta. Those things all kind of raise your tongue up and can cause some blockages in the airway. Toe, because that gives you a low tongue and a nice open airway for the air to flow through. Toe, 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 and so on and so forth. So after you've done that, now we're going to go to measure 1 of the Arban exercise, and we're going to loop that one measure, thinking the same way about toe articulation, making the quarter note, the staccato quarter note, match the tone like the long note. So it's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3. When you run out of air, you can stop and breathe, you can do it again. Once again, this is a good spot to pause the video and practice that. So once you've done all that, now you're ready to play the whole exercise. We have the metronome set at 100 right now. The book indicates practice at 96 to 116. Really, you can practice this as fast as you want to go eventually, and I would encourage you to do that. But we're going to go 100 here, and we're going to play all the way through the whole exercise. I'll do it here. You can play along with me. If you feel like you need to practice, you can pause the video and work on stuff. Whatever you need to do at home on your own. Here it comes. 1, 2, 1, 2. So, as you practice this at home, you could do number 1 like that. Then you could go to number 2. Number 2 is a really similar exercise. You can practice it kind of in the same exact way we just did. Okay? Thanks for tuning in.